Hey everybody, I'm Eric N1JUR, and today I'm gonna put out a quick video here. I always get a lot of feedback from my HamAlert video series. So if you maybe getting into HamAlert and you're trying to figure filtering out and setting rules and notifications, you might want to go check those videos out, and I'll put a link up on the top right hand corner here for you to go check that out. What you might want to also consider is that, I know people get into it and it gets a little bit overwhelming, or it can get a little noisy. So I'm thinking at this point, I just got an email from a listener, and I'm going to take a little bit of a break here and, put a quick video out, and hopefully it will help this listener and maybe yourself. Let's pull up the email really quickly for Sean here. And again, I thank you, Sean, for sending that email. So Sean writes, hey, Eric, great stuff. Well done. I'm in nearby Vermont. Really cool. Those that might need a contact in Vermont, Sean might be your guy. Could you recommend a trigger setup as I'm wanting to know when a friend is live on any band and any frequency? Maybe just as simple as including a call sign and nothing else. Well, Sean, it's your lucky day. I'm going to go into HamAlert here and show you a couple of things and hopefully get this set up for you so you can start, tracking your buddy there. So let's head over. All right, so we're over in HamAlert here. What I suggest is, if you haven't had a chance to go back to that video, or if you haven't seen it yet, make sure you check it out, because I get into some of the limits and by call sign and notifications and that type of stuff. These are really well worth help you tuning your HamAlert to make sure it works the way it's supposed to and doesn't overwhelm your phone, or doesn't cause you, enough to want to just throw it out the window kind of thing and ignore it. Because one of the things I find a lot, and I hear from a lot of folks, is that they go into HamAlert, they just don't set any of these filters, and then they pause a notification on their phone. Well, lo and behold, they don't unpause it, and then they never get HamAlerts, and they wonder, like, what the heck happened? And it was something that they had done on the device to stop notifications. So definitely take some time to tweak this stuff. Check out that video, and it'll help you out. So let's go over to my triggers page here and help Sean set something up for his buddy there. A simple thing, what we're going to do is just click the add sign. And again, this is a very, very simple rule. You can tailor it however you want. I'm going to give you a few suggestions to maybe, enhance it so you can use it as a write once, use many kind of approach. And so first thing you're going to do is just throw in the call sign. And now just a little bit. So if you're wondering, there's a difference between full call sign and call sign. Now, if you have call sign, the benefit to call sign, and if you're thinking in a bigger view, call sign allows you to put multiple call signs in there if you have multiple call signs. So say you want to create a list of all your club members that, go out and activate POTA or activate on the bands, and you want to be notified, you can create that whole entire list and paste that in there using call sign. If you just have a full call sign of someone individual, and you need to tailor it and tweak the notifications so you can target a specific mode or band or frequency or whatever, using full call sign might be a better approach. But think big picture, and it will help you in the long run. So what we're going to do is we're going to add the live free and ham call sign here. So it's W1LFH. And then the next thing you're going to do is a condition. So what is this call sign going to trigger off of? So per Sean's request, he wanted to know what band or any band. So we're just going to select band here. And you can do a full selection, an individual selection of only the ham bands. You can do all of the medium wave, HF, VHF. I mean, it is sky's the limit. The simple thing you can do is just basically select all. That way you feel like you're covering everything in the list, but you can tailor it per band. And then that way you'll get notified based off of how you want to filter. The other options, you can do time or days of the week. If we want to keep this generic enough that when anytime an alert gets generated or a spot is picked up, don't set the day or time of week. Just leave those out. The filter will actually prompt you and tell you that you're going to, you don't need those for a wide type filter, but you can tweak those by day or week. So if you know a certain expedition is only working on the weekends or in the after hours, you can set those alerts appropriately. The next thing you want to do is define yourself a comment. If you have not seen the HamAlert videos, you'll know that there's a way to tailor custom notifications to your device, which is a really cool way to uniquely make it your own. You can put a comment here. This comment is used when you create custom notifications. So I'm just going to put in, this is the Live Free and Ham Vanity Call Sign, Club Call Sign. Okay. And then I always leave it as app. These other options, I go into details on how to use and what they can provide. But the app option is always the simplest way. And then I'm just going to hit save. And so if you wanted to go in and tweak that notification about how it gets set, you're just going to go into destinations here and under formats. Now, formats, this is a great feature in HamAlert that is probably very underutilized. I see a lot. You can tailor by specific variable fields how you want your alert to come across. And you can put any text around that statement there. And so this is super beneficial because the trigger comment, again, looking back at my trigger, you'll notice that the field at the bottom, whatever I put in the comment, that's what gets spit back out in that notification. So you can put whatever you want there. You can also change the push notification title, which is really cool. So on your phone, it will say HamAlert on the, or whatever you want, especially if you get a lot of text messages. And then you can tailor that notification. And once that's pretty much set up, you're good to go, and your buddy should be able to easily be picked up by the spotting page. Now, again, it all depends on what the systems that are out there pick them up. And most of the time they will be picked up. So you'll be able to get them on most bands. It may be a little harder, say, on some of the higher bands. But all in all, give it a shot. Let me know how it goes, Sean. And if there's anything I can do to help. And if, hey, you've got a trigger alert that you've been struggling with and you want a little bit of help on it, feel free to hit me up. You can hit me up both up on my YouTube channel, or you can email me at n1jur.nh@gmail.com and let me know how I can help you out. So with that, thanks again for checking out this quick video, Sean. Appreciate the email and the support of the channel. And as always, thanks again. Make sure you like, subscribe, POTA on.